this man killed his 1-year-old son and used his blood to wash his face, all because an old man told him to do so in his dreams. The man, identified as 33-year-old Gabriel Blessing Volt, was said to have taken his 1-year-old son, Godspower, to a bush in Edo State where he committed the gruesome act with a saw on the 24th of June 2022, only for him to return to his wife, Miss Success, who then asked him about their child. Blessing told his wife that the little boy has gone to spend the weekend with an aunt in Warri, Delta State, claiming that the aunt came visiting when the mother was not around and decided to take the boy to Warri to spend the weekend with her. Success's wife actually believed him at first, but then she needed confirmation, and so she asked him to call the sister and put it on speaker or put it on video call so she could see her son with the aunt that he claimed Godspower was with. It was on this request that Gabriel began to act sketchy. He began to give silly excuses, claiming that the network was bad and that his sister does not have a good phone or that the phone was switched off, yada yada yada. Everything in the bid to avoid her speaking to the aunt he claimed was with the little boy. But then that only made Success very suspicious, and the next day on the 25th, she traveled to Warri without informing her husband to go and meet that auntie that was with their son, hopefully to get her son back home, only for her to get to Warri and realize that her husband lied. And what she did next changed everything into a nightmare that she couldn't imagine dreaming of. After Success learned that their son, Godspower, was not in Warri with an aunt like the husband claimed, instead of going back to Edo State to confront her husband in the face, Success went straight to the nearest police station in Warri and reported her suspicion to the policemen. I mean, you would think the Warri police officers would tell her to go back to Edo State, where she lives with her husband, to report the case there. But immediately she finished explaining the situation to them, they made one phone call to operatives in Edo State, who quickly swung into action, finding Gabriel's shop, where he was arrested and transferred to the DPO in Warri. It was in Warri, Delta State, where he finally made the confession as to what he really did with their 1-year-old son, Godspower. Gabriel confessed to have taken Godspower to a bush along Sapele Road, where he beheaded him and used his blood to wash his face, before burying him near a palm tree. When asked why he did it, he said an old man met him in his dream and told him to do so, that in doing so, his business would boom with lots and lots of customers. Wow. Imagine killing your own child, all because an old man told you to do so in your dreams. Gabriel has been remanded in prison and set for trials, and the little child's body has been recovered and set for burial. This is really unfortunate.